What's up, boys? It's going, Evan. I haven't started just quite yet. I was just doing my thing, jamming out to a good song, hanging out in chat for a minute. I'm just trying to get things situated. So the only problem I have with doing Pokemon ROM hacks is that not that they're difficult in by any means, but it's just the fact that I can't keep the Pokemon. So it's hard for me to justify doing so. So that's the only reason why I haven't done any ROM packs. I have done a playthrough of Pokemon Leaf Green. That is on the channel. Everything is going super slow today. Is everything coming through in the stream all good? I just feel like nothing's coming through properly because, like, everything is super laggy on. No game audio, but I assume that, yeah, it's intentional. The reason why I don't play with game audio is because for some reason my capture card, it might there might be something to it. I might have to rearrange the setup the way I have it set up right now, but right now it's going through a KVM uh to so I can switch between different things that I want to switch between. What is going on with my browser's not letting me pull up anything? And so I'm trying to yeah, I'm just like my my browser's really fucking taking one for the team here. Okay. As long as the stream's coming through just fine, I think we're all good. This. At this point, I might as well just close all of it. Really. It's everything. Yeah. I'm just gonna. We're gonna do that. Close that. Okay. And then we're gonna reopen some stuff. Give me a second, guys. I'm having some technical difficulties. Yeah, that's all I had to do. It's wild. We do have audio that is not just like we have. No, we don't have any music audio. Interesting. That's better, right? We can hear that, right? Or is it super, super low? Do we have music? You are. You don't hear anything? Okay. Got it. So, for some reason. Unable to hear. Trying to do this without like blowing out my eardrums. And to where I can actually like, think properly. Oh, interesting. That's what that controls? No. Got it. Okay. It might be just super quiet because it is just a wee bit quiet. I'll turn it up just a tiny touch. Just a touch. Let's see if that works. That's probably fine. Yeah, it's not too much of a big deal. I just wanted to. Oh, okay. Game 1 of 1. While I'm at it, I can actually probably add. What do we got? We got Dragonite, Fluttermane, Golden Ghost. So they have a lot of Ghost. A little bit of this action, I think. I think this. Oh, I think a little bit of this action might actually be a go. A go. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. We'll throw Arcanine out first with Palafin, swap Palafin to Amoonguss. The idea is to get, because obviously we want to get the Intimidate off So we want that. We'll swap Amoongus in for Palafin, and then yeah, I think that's fine. I don't know if I like Flare Blitz. Like I think that's like the one move I on Arcanine that I'm like kind of not super fond of, but I don't know. Yeah, the Defiant there is pretty yikers, but I don't like the idea of that. The only thing that worries me is if he uses Ice Spinner calling for the Amoongus swap, because Ice Spinner might still be able to one shot. What are we going for here? I'm just going for an electric. Interesting. Interesting. These things where your dealer Flare Blitz is needed for damage, but often you'll click. Yeah, that's fair. I'm hoping that the damage reduction by uh see, I kind of really want to hit Flare Blitz on the Chin Pao now, despite it being and we'll go for Spore on. It's fair. Go for the taunt. Oh, and it burned it, so now it's kind of a stall out right here. I really do need a way of getting rid of did like hardly anything. Because I can't swap into Palafin, and I don't want to swap into Fluttermane while Annihilate is out. Do I just go for the Flare Blitz? And then, oh, that's what I do here. Do I Pollen Puff? Or did I mess up? I think Pollen Puff is a useful move, right? Yeah, it heals. That's what I thought. Because I at this point I just need to stall out the Chin Pao and deal with Annihilate. Which at this point I think Annihilate is also that Icicle Crash did so yeah, that's true as well. I think I'm just gonna continue Pollen Puffing. I think his goal here is to knock Amoongus, which is actually beneficial because I believe I knock his Annihilate here. Oh, that's huge. Him getting rid of Paul. Oh, that's big. Because Chin Pao is just going to continue to die to. Yeah, and it just dies to burn. Oh yeah. So then now I just do Palafin and no almost no matter what. Yeah, I just do Palafin and no matter what I. Yeah, because then I can go Palafin and I can terrasilize Palafin. Ooh, I could have gone. Yeah, I terrasilize Palafin and just one shot uh Fluttermane because I believe I'm faster. I should be, hopefully. Or no, Jet Punch is priority, so it doesn't matter. So we go extreme speed. No, we go Will-O-Wisp on Dragonite just to reduce its attack. Terrasilize Jet Punch, and we try and one shot Fluttermane. Unless it's super bulky, which it shouldn't be because it the way it was built, it said that it boosted its special attack, so it's not even fast. So it's not necessarily super bulky. Yeah. And it crit. So yeah, it's just a one shot here. And then the Will-O-Wisp is just to prevent damage from Dragonite. It reduces the damage, sort of. It doesn't. I don't need it to prevent it from one shotting. His attack rose and speed rose, and then that if it is sashed, that prevents sash from popping. So I think what I do here is I jet punch because he can't terrasilize, so it's not a normal type terrasilization into try and sweep me with extreme speed. Alright, it's super bulky though, that's the difference. Oh, it's got Rocky Helmet. Okay. Earthquake is good. I think what I need to do from here is just to continue doing what I'm doing and Flare Blitz and just try and stack as much damage as I can. Because I think Flare Blitz is... Oh, wait, no. I go Extreme Speed Jet Punch because it doesn't matter that he's... Or it doesn't matter that he... yeah, Wave Crash would seem good here as well. I think I still knock with that Extreme Speed Jet Punch. I don't, but I knock with Burn, so I'm not too worried about it, and he's just gonna Earthquake it out, so... Yeah, a 4-for-1. Boom. I think the only thing I could have done differently there is literally the extra damage is useful, but you're so far ahead that it should... Yeah. So that puts us at 1-1. We're going to... Or 1-0. Okay. I'm gonna add... How's that look? Looks decent. You can it down a tiny bit. Okay. Let's go with that. What's up, Duck? Perfect. Awesome. So I have a way of I need Shadow. I need you to move. So the thing that I was gonna post today, and I completely forgot about, was the squishmallow that Kat brought home from work. She brought home a squishmallow of Shadow the Hedgehog for me, and it was adorable. So they are all offense. They have no defensive things here. Um, I'll see when you get back. Honestly, I think the same strat will might work. Is we just go for it's just a super balanced and a helpful, like, good way to go about things. It doesn't have to be. You're mid. Shut up, Duck. You don't know what you're talking about. But it's a medium sized squishmallow, or it might be a small. I don't know. It's not a real big one. It's small handheld size. Brings out the palafin. Uh, let's do that and then swap. I think it should be fine. Get some damage on palafin, and then he uses flip turn. Oh yeah, that is a way to do it. Flip turn into what? That's the real question here. So the thing I don't know. Baxcalibur. Yeah. And I'm not super worried about salt cure. But leftovers. Salt cure is gonna do an eighth. We can do extreme speed. No, I think no. Will-O-Wisp on Baxcalibur, hoping for the best, and then we'll do that. He might take a or not a moon but Baxcalibur. Oh, he's just going for an Earth Terra type. I should be faster than Baxcalibur, so I get the Will-O-Wisp off, and yeah. I didn't actually know about that. That's actually fine. I'm fine with that. The reason why I'm fine with that is because I have Palafin in the back that will. Now, who's he gonna swap out? That's the real question here. Oh, he doesn't swap anybody out. Interesting. Yeah, that's gonna hit like 5 fucking times. Of course. So I don't get the pollen puff off. That's actually fine with me. Because the next turn I hit Jet Punch and should be fine. No, I have to get rid of Gargonicle next turn, or I'm gonna do literally nothing. This is probably fine, because my Fluttermane should be faster. So we do. Oh, that's right. I didn't do that. So this is gonna be kind of a waste. I'm actually hoping that he doesn't protect here, because I think protect might actually still stop him, or stop Jet Punch. That would be really unfortunate, because Salt Cure is just gonna kill Palafin. Yeah, Gargonicle gets the fucking protect off. And I don't think Baxcalibur is going to protect. No. But Moonblast deals with Baxcalibur. That's actually unfortunate. Depending on how much HP Palafin lives, if I was gonna say if he lived with anything, then it would be, I think it'd be over, but it's not. So it is gonna be a tough. This last little bit's gonna be a kind of a tough little. Oh no, it's definitely over. I don't have anything to. Oh, choice specs are on Moonblast anyway. Yeah. And it's a steel type, so even if it did, it would have to one shot for it to not. Yeah, Iron Head kills. No, oh yeah, no, it does. Yeah, that was a misplay on my part. I should have known that Jet Punch wasn't going to do anything. I needed to get rid of Gargonicle before he. I needed to hit the Gargonicle first. That's what I needed to do. Because the more he was able to use Salt Cure, the more difficult it was for it to to continue being able to be dealt with. I just like this. I think this is fine. No, the Palafin's pretty bad, actually. I think the Palafin might actually be a bad call here because of the no, because there's also the possibility that I can just use. I don't know, actually. It's hard to say what I could do. Yeah, so it's probably gonna be the attempt is gonna be made to. The real question is, can I get this off, or is he gonna try and fake out Arcanine? Yeah, that's what I thought. And it doesn't affect Amoonguss. Get fucked, kid. Oh god, that's funny. We're gonna. I'm gonna try and spore the. The goal is to just knock Amoonguss, which I probably won't do. The good thing is that he didn't start Arcanine, so like I don't have a reduction to attack just yet. But he did withdraw, so he might throw out Arcanine here. I can't tell. No, it's Dragonite. Okay. Interesting. So he's gonna Terra his Iron Hands into grass. Okay. That's not smart. Especially if I land this spore. Drain Punch. He's gonna just heal. Okay, I see. I see. Um So I think his goal is actually to try and out sustain me with Drain Punch. And use Arcanine for yeah, so I'm gonna eat that. Falling Puff failed. I actually think that Fluttermane here is better than to trying to go into Aliphin. And we'll do this. Actually, we'll do this. We'll go Rage Powder because Rage Powder is priority, and what are you gonna send out? Amoonguss? I'm curious as to what he sends out because I've seen. I don't remember if I. No, I haven't KO'd two of his Pokemon yet. He withdrew the Amoonguss to. So he's probably gonna go for Spore on Fluttermane because it doesn't work. Knows it doesn't work on Amoonguss. So what I might do is. Oh, I can't. And I don't have the ability to throw out Arcanine. That kind of throws a tiny wrench in my plan, but no, we go Rage Powder again. I don't know why he's Rage Powdering. I'm gonna it doesn't. Dazzling Gleam that doesn't care about Rage Powder. I don't know if he knew that actually. If he was paying attention, granted, he might not have. He might have thought that I might have had Magical Fire. Because if I had Magical Fire, I would have just been able to get rid of a moon or tried to get rid of Amoonguss right there, but I didn't need to. I think we just Rage Powder again and swap Fluttermane. Ah. What's up, Dylan? Do I still win here, though? He's probably going to use Rage Powder, which means that Jet Punch is going to actually hit Amoonguss. But I'm not super worried about Jet Punch hitting Chin-Pao, unless Chin-Pao has a scar or a sash. If Chin-Pao has sash, then it might be just a little bit unfortunate. I was kind of just wanting to avoid Sucker Punch. Oh, wow, that does one shot? Interesting. Okay, so that is a full speed. Yeah, and I have to get through a Moongus. I have to. Oh, wow, that was incredibly dumb. Oh, you're going for Spore, that's why. That's unfortunate. I should have gone for Wave Crash. I don't know. It depends. Not knowing what the damage or what the stats of the Amoonguss are makes it real difficult. Sacred Sword. I'm Clear Smog doesn't matter. If I wake up, I might be able to win this. I need to wake up turn 2 though. It's a super low chance, but I have to wake up here. Because the one I should be able to one shot Moongus from where he's at. I also could have probably wave crashed. A question. Oh, and then he's gonna go for the protect there. So even if I don't wake up, oh, and I wake up, of course. Now I can't wave crash if I wanted to. Yeah, and rage powder. It didn't matter. I wanted to hit him anyway. I think that's a loss just because I don't have. Yeah, and he loses 1 HP. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I couldn't do anything about the fact that he was faster than me, and I didn't think that he would one shot Fluttermane. It also didn't help that I probably could have gone. Yeah, instead of swapping into Palafin with Rage Powder, I should have just went ahead and used Protect on Amoonguss. I think that would have been better because I would have Amoongussed. I would have still had Amoonguss, and then he would have had to waste another ice spinner on or the icicle move on. So he has no flutter, basically running the same thing I am, which means his idea is to have King Gambit for Fluttermane. So if I went Chin Pao as a way to just not use Fluttermane. I could have used Dragonite as well because Dragonite has Fire Punch. So it would have. I don't know. The Dragonite's gonna be kind of the tough one. How is everybody over? Oh, it's going for Chin Pao. Yeah. What's the question? Might be tearing out of ice on. No, he's just going all in on the dark type. Okay, yeah, that doesn't bother me none. I think dark is just to avoid a specific typing. Ice spinner on Palafin doesn't hardly anything. Wow. Flare Blitz. Alright, so it's a Sash Chin Pao. Kowtow Cleave on whom? Oh wow. Kowtow Cleave on whom? I think my Chin Pao is faster. I'm just hoping his isn't. Like, if he went the Jolly Nature instead. Oh, he's just gonna swap out Chin Pao for his Arcanine. Ooh, that might actually save his. He used Sucker Punch, so. Yeah. Fuck! I had no way of stopping. God damn it. I'm just getting outplayed by this fucking Kowtow Cleave piece of shit. I need King Gambit to go to hell. I want to be a streamer, but I don't know if it's about me playing Pokemon or talking to subscribers. It's I wouldn't worry too much about like I don't know. So with me, like I enjoy talking to people. I have no problem with it. It's actually really easy for me to talk to people, or well, not necessarily talk to people. It's easy for. He's got safety goggles, of course. We're gonna go Pollen Puff on Palafin, and he's not used Protect on King Gambit yet, has he? To risk it for the biscuit. You have 50. I would just play whatever you like. Basically, if you don't enjoy what you play, nobody else is going to enjoy watching you play it. That's what it comes down to. Is if you can't enjoy what you're doing, there's no sense in trying to do it. And that's kind of just been the sense that I've been going for with. Well, I really should have gotten rid of Arcanine when I had the chance to, because now it's gonna be even more tough to deal with. Because I think he still has 3 Pokemon. Probably gonna protect on Chin Pao. Sucker Punch, yeah. And that does it. I thought my priority would go first, even though the Jet Punch move literally says it always goes first. Yeah, there was literally nothing I could do about that. It was he just outplayed me with the fucking King Gambit constantly, which is really unfucking fortunate. I had a really good one, and a different game after that was just like I can't get rid of the problem child, and I don't know why it was so difficult to get rid of. Kowtow Cleave should not one shot fucking some of the tankiest things tankiest Pokemon I have. But to each their own, I guess. I'll just take the fucking L's and see what I can do from here. I don't know. Alright, I'll see you when you get back. Or if you come back. Part of my issue was I was not aware that Baxcalibur had a heat exchanger. That's not a bad damage on Psyshock. Earthquake. I probably won't live to... Because he's probably just going to use Earthquake again. I could have also switched to... No, I don't think I brought Palafin this time. Shit, if I had brought Palafin, I would have probably been better off. Gorgonical. Yeah, I figured that was going to be the case. And I didn't, and of course the one time I didn't bring Palafin. Of course, yeah, Salt Cure on that makes total sense actually. I'm just curious as to what he throws out next because it'll definitely won't be his Fluttermane because like throwing out his Fluttermane would be certain death for it. Okay. Go to actually do this. I basically need the Gargonical gone because he's gonna try and set salt here on everything. Oh, wide guard, interesting. Stream speed is just gonna greatly reduce the damage, isn't it? That or it's just super tanky. Oh, good. It did. I. It didn't do what I hoped it didn't. So his Fluttermane is faster than my Chin Pao. And Golden Go. I need Flare Blitz. Sucker Punch. I need both of those to go off. He's probably going to protect. Hope to stall out sleep. Ghost. Okay. I think I'm fine with that, actually. Yeah, I'm fine with that. It's gonna wake up this turn, so yeah. Holy shit. Okay, that works too. GG's. We're 2 and 3. So we'll take it. An opponent has been found. A lot of water types and a dragon type, so I don't think. I actually don't think Arcanine is a safe bet here. I think I'm fine with that. I don't know. I like the Dragonite doesn't seem to be as helpful in some scenarios. Like I might be overlooking Dragonite just because of the. I'm not sure. Probably gonna Terra into grass right away. Yeah. Terra's into fire. Wow, you actually are not paying attention. What's up, Takato? Taco Cat? Takato? Takato? Heatwave? Okay. I can live with that. Staccato, that makes sense. Uh, shucks. How are you doing today? Pal, old friend, old buddy. Do you think he's got? I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. Aquajet. He tried. He tried to do it before Armor Rouge had a chance to do something about it. The downside is that Palafin is too low to even you're trying to beat Inteleon. I wish I knew I think. Are you trying to do it solo, or are you trying to do it with people? Think I don't know if Gyarados can have fake out. You don't have Inteleon yet. Oh, and you're trying to do it with people. As soon as I'm done with my 15 games for the day, I can try and help. I know a strat that you can do it by yourself. Uh, which uses um oh god, what does it use? It uses the words are eluding, unfortunately. No, 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 no. Iron Hands doesn't work because it's too slow. You can use the. I'm so sorry. I think I have the Sucker Punch Salamence. Oh, I'm faster. Okay, cool. I just win. Uh, by using Annihilate. Sorry, for the life of me couldn't think of the name. Annihilate. You use the. I don't remember. Or no, there's also yeah, Annihilate works, and then I know that because someone who's a very recent or a yeah. Oh well, then that works too. You can also you can solo it using King Gambit. I'd have to look up the strat again, but King Gambit's also a really helpful one. Essentially, the idea uh, is you do something turn one, and you try and do it 3 times before you get KO'd, and then you do something else. Oh, it's so I believe it's Iron Head. So King Gambit, you use Iron Head. Oh, you beat it, Pog. Yeah, I know there's ways to do it solo, but that's I haven't done a whole lot of. I've stopped getting videos recommended to me on like how to. Uh, See, I don't like catching my Pokemon in different Pokeballs other than regular Pokeballs. I like that. That's the only place that I like mine is only in Pokeballs. But that's just a personal preference. Every Pokemon I've ever caught, or not ever caught, like I used to catch Pokemon in Ultra Balls and stuff. but I only like regular Pokeballs. I don't like the different Pokeballs. Every one of my Pokemon in this game have been caught in Pokeballs. Every Pokemon in, yeah, the OG Pokeball. I don't use Ultra Balls. I don't use Dive Balls. I don't use Fringe Balls. I don't use Quick Balls. Every Pokeball is the same. I might be cocky here and by not switching out, but I hope I can. It'd be nice to be able to one-shot it and then swap out. It depends on the Pokemon. So the Pokemon that were so Miraidon was not super difficult. I always save before it, so like if I ever didn't bring enough Pokeballs, I'd always have this like a second go around to do it. But I I in particular I would never think I never thought anything was like overly difficult. Dazzling Gleam KOs, so that was it was a calculated risk. I should have hit uh the other one, but I thought that I could possibly KO it. We are going to do this. I think Arcanine is faster, and we're just going to Dazzling Gleam. I think we've done enough damage to both of them that I don't think that it's gonna be that much of an issue. Granted, I don't know because I used 2 priority moves, so Dark Pulse might be faster, and it is. Oh shit! They are full speed. Oh, interesting. Okay, that's annoying, but whatever. The downside is that's his first Pokemon I've KO'd. I don't have anything offensive left. I need to start putting something to sleep. That's the thing. Uh, I don't think it's gonna live, but oh, that's not helpful. And his last Pokemon is a Dragonite. Oh, I did absolutely fucking nothing to it. Will-Wisp. Okay, that doesn't really matter. So my calculated risk was actually incredibly stupid. Uh, and I see that now. It's extreme speed, yeah, and Arcanine can't. Yeah, my air quotes calculated resist or risk was a very very bad play because it's going awful. The 3 games after you left just went fucking terrible, and then I just made the one of the biggest mistakes possible, thinking that I could one shot Fluttermane, and proceeded to lose my entire like offensive core in 2 turns. I did get a couple of good wins after the 3 games after you left. Yeah, I don't know. Some of my mistakes are weird. Like thinking Palafin before he goes hero form can do anything. I should just never think that he can one shot anything. It doesn't matter. It probably would have one shot if I had done hero form, but I didn't. Look, this is another balanced team. Oh, you're not about. I don't know why I didn't hit done. So I've actually only recently gotten into battling. Well, actually, I would say recently, but I got into it at the end of Sword and Shield, and then Violet and Scarlet came out. So I've been like getting really into it. Yeah, I messed up. I realized I messed up by not uh swapping out. We are going to. Oh, this is actually really bad. Never mind. This is. Oof. It's probably gonna try and tailwind, which means that I might have to just try and. Yeah, definitely tailwind. Um, have to just try and stall. Wait, what did I say? That is true. I don't really have any. Just can't protect. Can I spore? Can't spore after taunted. Can't rage powder after taunted. Pollen puff. Can I pollen puff Fluttermane? That is true. I could have. I should have actually. That would have been so much better. Dazzle green. And that's a berry for. It's what, a citrus berry? Yeah. Pollen puff that gives HP back to Fluttermane. I actually really like the fact that I was able to do that, because now. And he's got leftovers. Is that what I'm saying? Yeah. So we do this. We're gonna do that same thing again, except this time we're gonna be smart and we're gonna swap out to Palafin. Yeah, I feel I realized that after I did it. Uh, like I like the fact that I was able to get the damage back, because Flare Blitz should one shot itself. Um, and he's got the Earthquake. Oh no, that Citrus Berry is huge for it. So, and I still have Chin Pow. He's KO'd, basically KO'd two of my Pokemon without actually doing anything. Takato, I will see you, hopefully in the next one. Thank you, I hope I win too, because I sure as shit need it. I actually think just jet punching, the sucker punching the bird is fine. I'm not as familiar with the correct lines for a balanced team as I am with hyper offensive. Most of what I know is, oh yeah, is from playing, and then true. I really wish Sucker Punch had a chance to flinch. Okay. Unless he protects with something. But if he protects with both, it's just a waste of a turn. That's a sash. And you got toxic spore down, toxic debris. Power gem. Hurts. And Thunder Wave. Palafin avoided the attack. That's incredibly helpful, but it's also incredibly. Can we spawn and I wish Wave Crash hit both. Ooh, no. I can go. I can spore you. No. No. I need to Rage Powder, Jet Punch, Terrasilize the Gyarados. That's what I need to do. Because if I can put the other thing to Gilmora to sleep, maybe Terra will Gyarados and Pollen Puff the into. Yeah, that is true. What did he? Did Gyarados protect itself? No. Yeah, that too. Pollen Puff would have been helpful to. Um. I should have just pollen puffed because he tried to use I should have pollen puffed. God darn it! And that is most definitely because I thought that if I didn't protect it, I thought he was going to do something with Gilmora, but I didn't realize that he was going to try and protect a second time. And because everything is effective, I didn't think that he was gonna try and protect a second time. Not necessarily. If I can one shot his. And Pollen Puff's gonna fail because I should have just chose Gomorrah. Power Gem. Yeah. The uh I didn't know I didn't think about that. I thought he was gonna just Power Gem with Gil I thought he was gonna Power Gem and then yeah. Because I didn't know that he was going to attempt to protect a second time in a row because my brain was like that has a very high chance of failing. So why would you do that when you can just guarantee the hit on one other thing? Because obviously Palafin wants to get rid of the Gyarados. Or why wasn't I hitting the 1 HP rock type that was super affected by like that was my thought process that whole time was like why wasn't he hitting so like why would you want to protect twice in a row the on this is but yeah critting jet punch on with jet punch would have been nice. I don't know what this is this just like a random team of am I gonna get lucky and get a random team of just 6 Pokemon so that they can get the backpack? I mean, yeah, the backpack's not bad. Like this particular backpack is is pretty cool. I'm not gonna take chances. I'm just gonna play it like I normally would. I also could have gone for uh Flare Blitz on Grafai or the thing with the with like people wanting to do these for like switcheroo, switch items with the oh interesting. Um no, I think we go I think that's what we do. He used switcheroo to give me black sludge. Okay, I didn't care about Cyclezar. Belly bolt. I can also swap in uh uh Palafin at some point as well. Or no, I probably shouldn't until I get rid of Belly Bolt. So must do an encore. Okay, that's fine. I mean, that's fine as well. I mean, I was already slowed anyway. Oh, wow. He got the first turn paralysis, paralyzed, can't move. Oh, no, he didn't. Never mind. No, I got lucky and didn't get the. I mean, Amoonguss was already going last anyway, and I know it's an electric type. I'm well aware. I I honestly think that it's not a big deal because I'm just gonna jet punch it in the face. It's got no HP and a jet punch has priority. Pachirisu? There's also can't use spore. Ah, okay. Ah, we're belly bolt. What are we throwing in? Cyclizar? Your other Pokemon that I plan on one-shotting? Oh wow. And a paralysis. Okay. Interesting. Does it miss doing? And it cloaks its as a miss prevents all of their status. Oh, that's right. Okay. Let's go this then. And we're just gonna pollen puff you, I guess. I don't know. I really don't have a strat. I kind of wasn't expecting him to actually want to switch Pokemon. Oh, I see. I mean, 30%'s a pretty good amount of time. Wow. Okay. So he called the couldn't move because it was paralyzed anyway. Oh, we did want Haze, not Mist. Oof. Whoops. Haven't sent out Belly Bolt. Not gonna lie, this is very, very annoying. What's up, Otter? I have a feeling like all of these Pokemon are nothing but tanks and just meant to paralyze and hope that somebody just quits. Because this is actually really annoying, like to the point where I'm genuinely getting angry. Should have been just pollen puffing. Couldn't move because of fucking. This is so goddamn stupid. Wait, what? I'm confused at how that worked. What? I'm so confused as to what the fuck just happened. Did he just use discharge and then used a different move? And then Patricio has Volt Absorb, so it just absorbed the. Is that what I read? I don't. With your belly bolt, so he's literally just stalling. I haven't seen his fourth Pokemon yet. I mean, I was double parried, but now Fluttermane is not paralyzed because Fluttermane is cool and should hopefully one-shot both of these. I can see all four of his fucking Pokemon. Thank you. That I'm not gonna lie, that this strategy is actually really annoying. For the sheer fact that I should have been done and out of this match 5 turns ago. Oh, he only talked. Did he only take 3, or did I already KO one? I don't know. Nor do I care. I will. I will take it. I need all of the help I can get. God, that was annoying. Oh, graphite. Yeah, the game was so long that I forgot that I killed a graphite. Like, I killed Graphite and forgot that it was even a thing. Like, that's how long that fight was. That should not have been that long. It also didn't help that I was stubborn and just kept jet punching. But that's beside the point. The whole thing would have been over 14 turns ago if I had just switched into Fluttermane and not. Oh, goodness. Okay. I mean, yeah, you're right. It was safer to stay in. Um, is it safer to go Amoonguss third and then? I think this is fine, but I have no idea. I really need to battle with some of these teams a bit more. I need to battle like not. I need to do. Iron Bundle. He might go set Trick Room. Oh, reflect. Okay. I mean, apparently not. thank God. Do I terrassalize here, or do I just keep on trying to do what I do? No, because I don't know if I want to Terra with, No, but Wave Crash is going to kill. That's what I was thinking, is I think I'm going to save it for Fluttermane. Especially given the fact that I should have... I didn't know that I was going to live with 8 HP and then... That poison's gonna... That poison sucks ass. Yeah. I should have just pollen puffed one of his Pokemon though, instead of trying to pollen puff Palafin and keep Palafin alive. I mean, he's just gonna continue taunting Amoonguss and I can just continue using pollen puff on like Fluttermane to... Annihilate and something else. Oh, in Glamora. Pollen Puff. I need to make sure I continue to use Pollen Puff on... Yeah, I know. Oh shit, that did nothing. And he still has like Rage Fist and shit. Yeah. So it didn't matter, Rage Fist was still massive. And I can't... I fucking hate this game, dude. I'm losing because some asshole decided he wanted to build the exact counter to what I was building. And because he can't... I literally can't do anything. Such fucking horseshit. I don't even know if that failed. He's just... Yeah, that's all he's gonna do is bulk up and try and... Oh, and now Reflect wears off. I wish I could, but I'm... I guess I wasn't I guess I'm not taunted now, but... He's gonna one-shot me. Oh, no, he doesn't. Rocky Helmet. Vital Spirit. Of course it's fucking Vital Spirit. Of fucking course it's Vital Spirit. You know what? I'm gonna make you work for it. Fuck you. I'm gonna go for it again. Don't fail, don't fail, don't fail. Oh, come on. Such a fucking loser. It also didn't help that I had 3 turns. Oh, and he had a citrus berry. I had 3 turns that Pollen Puff was still, like, trying to use on my teammate. And it kept on failing. Whatever. That was so dumb. The one team on the fucking planet that, well, it's not the one team, but you know what I mean. The one team that counters what I brought just entirely is so whatever. I really don't like. Sometimes I like if I had the ability to change moves there and go from Moonblast to like Shadow Ball or something else on Fluttermane, I might have been able to one shot the Annihilate, but that's, I don't know, that's kind of pushing it. Uh yeah, too many ice types. I don't like using Palafin into this, so yeah, I mean that's fair. I'll stand by that. That's entirely fair. I It's unfortunate that I wasn't able to, I don't know. I kind of want to watch that one back and see what I could have done differently. I think messing up the pollen puff a couple of times on like when I knew I was gonna lose, like when I knew I was gonna lose Palafin because I used Wave Crash and I'm curious. Oh, yeah. Did he call for the fire type? I mean, I'm just shocked that he didn't use or that he didn't start with. I think Safeguard is actually. Um. Ooh, no, I do this. I do. You know what? Fucking YOLO. I'm gonna do this. I feel like being an asshole. What does he send out? Interesting. I wish you, yeah, I wish you said something sooner. Cause I would have, you know, not wasted Spore. But now I know. It's protected by Safeguard. Um so this Dragonite is Very interesting. Encore? Uh, that's fair. Can only use Spore. Can't make me use Spore if, Yeah, he jumped on the Encore pretty quick. So I would assume he, I don't know. This is a very interesting Dragonites set. I really honestly could care less about killing Dragonite at this point, because like why should I be bothered to kill the Dragonite that's literally doing nothing? Rack slide. No, I honestly wouldn't call it good either. I wish I could say it is, like, I wish I could say it's anything other than interesting. Uh, did I do the right thing here? No, I know. I'm hoping I did the right thing. I have an idea. Uh, no, it doesn't KO. Icicle Crash. That's unfortunate. Looks like them. I have a feeling this is an offensive. Uh, yeah, that's really annoying. And Rage Powder wouldn't have done anything because he has Rock Slide. I needed the Pollen Puff. Um, I still need the Pollen Puff, to be honest. But I think... I actually think that this is better. That is true. However, I was more worried about the risk that came from... I mean, I yeah, it was him being greedy. He needed to get rid of either one of my Pokemon, because now that I've killed three, right? I've killed three of his Pokemon. Yeah, and he has a burned Iron Hands left. Uh, I can't Spore, but I can. Actually, no. I've got this. I've got this. I know what he's gonna do. I'm gonna read him like a book. Oh, the battle was canceled. Never mind. I thought he was gonna try and knock off, because knockoff would have flinched, and if he could get a flinch out, then there's a chance that he could win. But yeah, so the misplay there was not going straight into uh Amoongus, which is fair. I'll take the L on that one. I thought that I was a little bit faster, but I totally somewhat forgot about Sucker Punch. So I'll take again. I'll take the L on that. I also didn't think that the Sucker Punch that I landed wasn't going to KO even through resistance, because I thought I just had the damage. Somehow, what do you mean somehow? I am good at the game. Okay, it's not a somehow. I'm just good at the game, and you cannot deny that. Like, you can't deny me this. Garchomp grab. Oh, what the fuck is this? You know what this is? This is a Palafin Amoongus Fluttermane. I don't know what the fuck this is, because he's got Dragonite, Garchomp. I mean, the Talonflame made for setting uh I mean, it's almost guaranteed that it's for setting Tailwind, but like, I don't know. I'm curious. Dragonite Chinpile, so he's got. No, I don't know about that one. And a Talonflame? That is fair. Curious if this is another one of those extreme speed. Yeah. So it's not one that I thought it was. Rocky Helmet. The Rocky Helmet's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. Eject button. Oh wow. Oh, he didn't even get a the. Let's see here. Extreme speed. For this. Para 2. Is it normal? Please tell me it's normal. Oh, it's normal. I'm gonna flutter main this dude. I'm gonna kill everything but his Dragonite, and then I'm gonna let him sit on his choice band. Use protect. Unfortunate. Extreme speed. It's gonna take a. Oh wow. Okay. How much damage did Rocky Helmet do? Yeah, extreme speed. It's gonna hit Arcanine. That's fine. Sucker Punch. Interesting. Yeah, that's fine. Because he still has Talonflame and then one other Pokemon. The Sucker Punch hurt a lot, and I'm really sad that I'm just sad that I couldn't get the fucking Flare Blitz off. No. Uh... With 11 HP, this is tough. I have to hope that Jet Punch KOs. Yeah. That's why I was like, I need to Terrasilize and hope that it one-shots. I could have gone for Wave Crash instead, but I think the prior. Well, no, I have to use Jet Punch here. The protect that protect was huge. I might actually have gotten out of this with by the skin of my teeth. No, because he still has Talonflame, and Talonflame is probably going to be faster. Unless Tailwind peters out now. It moves before Jet Punch. That's unfortunate. The only way that I win this now is if Fluttermane goes both. Yeah, and the air slash. It was a lot closer than it should have been. I'm really sad that Sucker Punch went off first. Because again, Jet Punch says that it goes first, but it miraculously never fucking hits. The one time I need it to hit, it just never hits. It also doesn't help that I'm playing at a time where like the majority of tryhards play. Yeah, I know there's a lot of priority in this game. Not even just in this game or in this format, but in the game. Like the fact that I'm. Wait, what? Oh, someone must have. Wait, did I disconnect or? No, I. Okay, that's weird. I guess the game doesn't realize that I have things I need to do and I need to be done before 10. Some. I don't think the server went down. I think what happened is I connected to somebody and then they instantly disconnected. This is a trick room set, so priority I think is really what I should go for. That's fair. I think I need priority moves just out the wazoo. You hate Team Star. Why Team Star? Is it because the big bag evil penny has insane hacker skills and can steal thousands and thousands of LP from something without anybody knowing until you actually take her down? Oh, you hate dialogue. Okay. Honestly, I thought that this would be a trick room set with Indeedee, so I'm kind of curious as to, I guess, setting a sandstorm for just the chip damage and other necessary. I don't know. Slide hits both. That's fine. Oh, is it just a constant rock slide among us? Scheisse. So that is, we're just gonna let. Yeah, I got both when they originally did it. I want to do the mission as well. I want to see if you can catch them again. They probably, I don't know. It depends because like they're redoing it so that the people who got the bad egg can catch them because they. And taunt is to stop the spore. That's fine. Because I can just do. Among Us flinched and couldn't move. It didn't matter because he taunted anyway, so. No, but I can go hero. Hero form. And then Terra. I think this is fine. I am curious if you can catch a second one of both because of the way uh this works. Indeed. Okay, interesting. Battlefield got weird, so he's just gonna counter the piss out of me. So my jet punch won't go off because he has Indeedee. Is gonna go off and heal Palafin. That's really annoying, but I think it is. No, oh, fuck. Now he might try and set Trick Room here, just because, but not with like I don't know. Lycanroc makes it weird because why would you want to set Wave Crash? This is gonna hurt a lot, and I'm not gonna get the heal off of Pollen Puff because I misclicked and. Okay, that's fine. Dazzling Gleam shouldn't do a whole lot of damage. Yeah. I'm really sad that Pollen Puff went on to not. Alright, so you only get one. Expanding Force, that's gonna KO both, because why wouldn't he be faster than me? Oh, because fucking Psychic Terrain just makes it to where, like, I hate Psychic Terrain. Like, the Psychic Terrain is actually the most overpowered one of them all. Like, Grass Terrain is absolute dog shit because you gain, like, 5 HP every turn. Electric Terrain means that you can't fall asleep. But Psychic Terrain means that you can't use priority moves. Things that every fucking, like, it's just so goddamn busted. I can't use Sucker Punch, so I have to hope that I don't have anything that does anything. I fucking hate this game. I'm gonna lose again because why would I be able to fucking win games? I have to protect and hope that. No, it's not probably the strongest. It is actually the strongest. And then also Indeedee is very strong actually. The follow me into. I just need Psychic Terrain to go away. How has it not been 5 turns already? Fine. You're just gonna use follow me, so I might as well just try and one-shot you. It's not. Heat Wave, it's gonna one-shot. Oh no, it doesn't because, but it doesn't matter because fucking follow me. Stupid fucking horseshit shenanigans is bullshit. The only thing I could have done there is just hope that something missed, but he had another Pokemon, so it didn't matter. I fucking hate it. Dude, it's so stupid. And now I'm just fucking irritated because I can't get more than 5 wins in a game in a goddamn day. I have 2 fucking games left and I've already lost 8. I haven't used Dragonite at all because I don't think that Dragonite's actually going to be useful. Yeah, I've seen. Well, yeah, I've seen this one a couple. I don't think I've seen this one in particular, but I have seen the Tinglu. I don't know what I want to do after this, to be honest, because I still have to go pick up Cat at some point, and I don't know when that's gonna be, and I don't want to commit to doing raids after this, and then because I think Inteleon is back next week. Or is it this week? And they just have 2 raid events going on at the same time. I'm kind of just spurting out. I'm gonna try something. It's this week for Inteleon. Okay, so I do need to do Inteleon because I didn't do it last week. I'm gonna hope that like I honestly don't know if this is gonna work. If it does, awesome. If it doesn't, of course. Gyarados, yeah, it's fair. Intimidate comes down, so Heat Wave. If I just hit uh Portland regionals, they're doing Zelda's interesting. Oh wow, that's totally fair. Um, I'm just getting outplayed, really. And She's gonna use taunt on Gyarados, calling that I'm gonna go for a Spore, and swap from this to something that is not weak to Psychic, like Dark type or something. I don't know. You can't go to okay. I guess you can go to Chi-Yu, but Chi-Yu is so, you know, I had the same idea and I thought it was a good one. So I need to bank on one of two things. I need to bank on him swapping a Moongus to try and get damage, or swapping Chi. I think I'm gonna go with Moongus. I think he's gonna try and pull a Moongus, or he doesn't. Interesting. Oh, but he's gonna pollen puff the Chi-Yu. Psyshock. I hope he doesn't wake up and I stay. Oh, and of course, I should have gone for the sleep on. I deserve to lose this one. I got outplayed hard. I could have gone for a pollen puff on Palafin instead. Chi woke up, so he's gonna use Heat Wave. Yeah, that's just game. I walked right into it. I should have done it last turn. Great. Yep, that's just 9 and fucking 5 and 9. It's gonna be 5 and fucking 10 here in about 2 minutes. Oh, because I can't get rid of one fucking Pokemon. I don't even know what made him live with 1 HP, because a dialogue box didn't pop up for that. I actually need Fluttermane to wake up right here. No, that's game. Just a fucking trash can of a game, dude. I fucking hate this. I hate every little fucking facet of this bullshit. I couldn't make a single prediction because nothing. Like I couldn't even have stopped Chi-Yu because I wouldn't have one shot the Chi-Yu with the pollen puff. He didn't lose a single fucking Pokemon. Yeah, I couldn't stop the Chi-Yu because Chi-Yu literally fucking. No, I made the dumbest idea, the dumbest thought process possible. I should have just swapped. No, it was better to not swap into into a Moongus there, because I lost a Moongus instantly. But I also would have gotten Palafin back, and I would have been able to just Jet Punch the rest of the way. So I don't know, there's a window where what I did was right but also wrong, and the only way to know is to go up against the same stuff again. I honestly don't know what the fuck this is, because the last time I saw an NDD, I thought it was a fucking, I don't even know, dude. I'm just whatever. I think I'm done after this, just because of how tilted I am. I honestly, I like talk. I don't know. Maybe talking through what fucking went down, but going 5 and 10 is just annoying, because, and it's all because of that. I hate psychic terrain so much, but there's literally nothing I can do about it. All right, so he's setting in at psychic terrain now, which means that I don't have to worry about making the same fuck up decisions I've made before. I also need to find a way to get rid of Indeedee ASAP, because Indeedee is just going to tank while his sweeper continues to sweep. So I don't know, because I guarantee he's just gonna use follow me while Iron Bundle sweeps. And he doesn't even have to use Trick Room, although Trick Room would make things a little bit for him, I guess. I don't know. I'm just tilted now, because I should have been able to. I should have flare blitzed the thing that I knew I was going to be able to kill. Or well, I don't know if I would have been able to kill it. Here's hoping, but all he's gonna do is just use follow now, and get the free kill on. I thought he was just gonna use follow me, so I was like, I'm just gonna attack the thing that I want, or that's gonna make me attack anyway. But I should have just not done that, because now he's using follow me. Water pulse one shots. Might as well have. Ow, you son of a bitch! That is turn 2 of Psychic Terrain, correct? This is turn 3. So we're going into turn 4. It doesn't. I don't think it really matters. So this is turn 4 currently. You know what? Fuck it. I can't. He's just gonna try and reset Ndidi or reset Psychic Terrain because this is now turn 5. So I'm never gonna be able to use Jet Punch despite wanting to, which means that if I just Pollen Puff and Wave Crash, then I might actually be able to just continue. I mean, I'm having like granted. Okay, that's not who I thought you were gonna. Oh, but yeah, no, this team is literally specifically designed to stop all possibilities uh of being able to do anything. Yeah, you set Stealth Rocks, and then yeah, Fluttermane. I actually might still be able to win this. So we Dazzling Gleam. I don't think he's gonna remove Garbonicle. He might. Ice Beam doesn't do a whole lot of damage. That's actually really helpful that he did that. Citrus Berry. Yeah, White Guard would have been bad. I don't think he's got it, or he would. He might not have used it. Now, what would be bad here is if I tried to do Jet Punch. No, I think I do this actually. That's why. Also that. Yeah, I never killed it. So Salt Cure still hurts. Oh, what? Oh, Salt Cure. Garchomp might actually be faster than me. Yeah, I know. It deals extra damage to water types, which is why it. Oh, I forgot about the Stealth Rocks. Okay, I have to win here. I have to be faster than both of them. I actually have to be faster than both. Oh. Alright, so I'm faster. He has a sash. I might actually still win this. All I have to do is live through whatever damage Garchomp has. Which is Earthquake. It shouldn't one-shot it. But no, it does! No! I fucking hate... I hate psychic terrain. The only reason why I lose is because psychic terrain is so overpowered. 5 turns of, oh, by the way, you can't use your priority moves. That was the last game anyway. It didn't matter. Oh, that's so fucking tilting. Well, it also didn't help that I wasn't full health. If I was full health there, it's a different story, but he got me down to like a little over half. Yeah, that's really frustrating. I mean, it's not that like it wasn't that hard because I didn't fall for the slip up of psychic terrain. So I played that better than I had in the past. However, it's not having the ability to use the priority move Jet Punch makes that very, very, very difficult. But also, I had nothing to stop the Gargonical or the Iron Bundle, because the Iron Bundle literally, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what like what probably would have made that better is, let's see here. Sorry, I had to sneeze. No, that last game was actually a D-tilter because it was because of how close it was, and like looking back at it, I played that very, very well, despite being at a disadvantage because like I couldn't use what, a third of my moves, almost a third of my moves. So, the Gargonical having Terra Grass didn't help, but it wasn't enough to prevent from stopping there. I don't know, actually. Trying to think of what I could have done better. Yeah, if Garchomp didn't have Sash, but I should have known that Garchomp was gonna have Sash, because why wouldn't he? Like Garchomp not having Sash is like is like putting, I don't know, rocks in a blender. It's really bad because you're in a meta where Flutter Mane is like the most common thing in the game. Erie? Eora? I don't. Who are you referring to? Oh wow. Well, yeah, but he like the thing with it was that he terrored out of Gorgonical, or he terrored the Gorgonical, so he had to oh, fighting team. It's because they intentionally give the fighters a lot of coverage for the weakness to fighting. You actually have to find a different weakness that is not psychic. Like I tried to use what was it? I tried to use Gardevoir both times I played. I tried to use Gardevoir to for the fighting, because psychic, and then also Fairy is really strong in this game, despite poison being very prevalent and steel being very prevalent. What I had to do to do it was I actually had to, because I wasn't over leveled either. So that's like that's the other thing, is I was not over leveled for it. But I leveled to a point where I could what's the word? I'm trying to think of the words I'm looking for. Oh, I was like basically on par with the same level, if not slightly under leveled. And what I had to do is I had to use revives and health potions until I dealt with a lot of her first two Pokemon killed half your team. I mean honestly, an over leveled Gardevoir with speed EVs is actually very, 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 very helpful, because I actually had to throw some speed EVs on my Gardevoir just so that it was slightly faster than her team, and then I was able to one-shot it with Psychic. You just have to be faster than her team. That's really all it is. And unfortunately, she's got, like, a lot of fighting Pokemon are very fast. So you have to deal with the speed of her Pokemon. Evan, do you have any notes other than don't get tilted next time? I really need to get a notebook for just for like taking notes during battles. Yeah, that's true. I've only played probably about 10 or 15 games with this team. So I've not seen enough variance, and I don't like playing on Showdown because I don't think Showdown normal you would face normal. Maybe you might face normal teams in the format that I, or the in the little bracket that I set my team to, and I battle in the C regulation. So I might still see meta team or regular teams. Uh, the problem is that I can't experiment, because what I want to do is face the same team repeatedly to see what I can change to make, to see what matters. And I don't play the same team enough. So like things that I have problems with, I need to face more frequently so that I can accurately change what I need to change between different teams. Like the Indeedee thing. I faced multiple Indeedee teams like within very quick succession. So I was able to adjust for the specific issues that I figured out, which is why that last game was not as much of a tilter as I thought it was going to be. Because Psychic Terrain, yes, it's hard to deal with, because it basically says you don't have a third of your moves or a fourth of your moves. But at the same time, I was able to make the adjustment to have a better time in the match than I did originally. And I think that's what I need, is I need to be able to play the same teams that I'm experiencing problems with, which means I need to write down what I'm up against, and like why, and like what I'm failing to, so I can make the team in Showdown, or have somebody else make the team in Showdown, so I can face it repeatedly, or like a general concept, like the Indeedee. Indeedee runs with a bunch of different things, but if I can just have the ability to face up against Indeedee teams repeatedly, I might have an easier time doing things. And I think that's what I need. but because it's something so niche as Indeedee, it's weird. I mean, that's fair. I don't mind taking 3 hours to do 15 matches. Like I don't mind that. I guess yeah. If getting more repetitions is helpful. Does Showdown have a mobile phone app? Because like that's where I might actually do it more frequently if I had. The answer is no. No, I don't mean modifying my team. I mean modifying the way I play my team to counteract it. Because obviously, like I have a balanced type team, so it's balanced enough to where I can deal with most things unless it is specifically to counter what I built. And unfortunately, Indeed and having psychic train isn't a direct counter because obviously if that's the case then everybody would run Indeed, so it's not. I don't know, does that make sense? I mean obviously it's not. I faced like what, four of them in 15 matches, but again I'm not looking to change my team to counteract Indeed because it's not prevalent enough to make changes, but it's also it's not rare enough to not learn how to play against it. So it's that's the. Yeah, Otter, I'll see you. I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. So, uh, I do actually like. Actually, I think another thing that would help is build, not necessarily just building other teams, but like using other teams. Because if I built a team out that utilized Indeedee, I might understand it more. Maybe, I don't know. That sounds like it would work, but at the same time, it kind of sounds bad, right? You said earlier, no, you cannot get the iron leaves and water waking. Oh, but I can do it with. Oh no, I can't do it on my Japanese account. I would have to have another Switch to do it on my Japanese account. Shit. Well, so my problem is that I haven't been doing what I wanted to do because after the last event, I like we wanted to I initially wanted to tweak the team enough to make it better, but then was like, well, balanced, like you recommended a balanced team, and so I looked into that, and I actually like the balanced team. I also like a hyper aggressive, excuse me, a hyper aggressive team. I like a hyper aggressive team as well. But a balanced team, I feel like I can pilot a little bit better. It's just It's just like getting the minor issues out, like not minor issues, the like getting the tweaks out and tweaking the way I play the team uh that I need to do, because like the repetition will come at some point. I need to get better at I don't know. I need to just pilot the team, and I feel like the I also need to just do like regular battles, not just competition battles outside of competition weekends. Like doing battles, like because I'm all for doing ranked battles, because eventually I'll get to the point where 171. What is TN 171? Yeah, no, and I agree 100%. Practice is very helpful. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start doing more. I'm gonna start doing more uh Pokemon streams, and by more Pokemon streams I mean more battle streams. So I'm gonna stop dilly dallying and not like doing double battles and actually do more double battles. Uh, Outside of competition weekends, I don't think that it would be great to go from competition like into non like into a competitive setting but non-competition games. I actually think that what I need to do is do competition on competition weekends. Outside of competition, I need to do ranked battles and just get games under my belt. Win, lose, draw, whatever. It doesn't matter. Just getting games under my belt and seeing teams, trying to see teams more frequently. I also need to do Pokemon Showdown. Really wish I could do it on my phone, because then I would do Showdown like not separately to this, but like I would do it in the background of like other things, instead of just needing to have an internet connection and just doing ranked battles on my phone. It also allows me to tweak things if I needed to or felt the need to. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. However, I need to connect and get my backpack. I thought I'd already connected. So it's just a bit janky. Yeah, I'll look into. I think I have to do it through a browser on my phone in order to do uh the battles. So I think that's all it is. Yeah, I have the Pokemon Home app. I actually like what was it? It was during or in between streams last time uh that I had actually forgotten that I when I got a new phone uh that the hold on. I had forgotten that I'd gotten a new phone and needed to re-download Pokemon Home because I don't use my Pokemon Home uh on my phone. Like I don't use it for Pokemon Go because I usually just keep all of my Pokemon from Pokemon Go on my phone and I don't like transfer them because I'm weird and I just don't do things the conventional way as other people. Canvas bag. Uh cool. I have 12,900 points. 12,940 points. So yeah, I used to play like all the time, and then like other things came up, and like I wasn't able to keep up with like walking and doing it as much. I want to get back into it like as best as I can, or a little bit better, just for the future sake. But uh yeah, like that's mostly what I do is I'll log in, I'll catch a couple of Pokemon. If I ever do go on a walk, I'll explicitly play Pokemon Go while walking. But I haven't had the time to. Granted, being unemployed and now means that I could probably like go on more walks and like not be cooped up in the house all the time. But we are about to reach the summertime, and so it's gonna be. I think it's crazy that I've built a national dex in most games, like a living national dex. But I'm scrolling through my Pokedex and on Pokemon Home, I'm realizing that I need to go back through and just beat and get all of these things cleared out. Like, I need to just, like, go through and get all of this. Like, I need to play Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go, I have Let's Go Pikachu. I need to play Let's Go Pikachu all the way through. Uh, Connect to Pokemon Go. How do I do this again? I might have to update Pokemon Go before I do. You have Let's Go Eevee? Pog. Is Pokemon Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu online multiplayer, or is it just couch co-op? I think it's couch co-op, but I don't know if it's also has your shiny Haunter. Yeah, I can help you. I have to play Pokemon. You could trade online, but you okay? So it's. Oh my. I need to go here. Settings, right? Nintendo Switch. Linking your Pokemon. No. So, oh. Connect device, Nintendo Switch. Yes. I can go. At this point, I'm just doing all of the stuff that I probably should have done. And the fact that it was the game that got you through the first winter of COVID. That is totally fair. I uh uh I have a Pokemon Go Plus somewhere, but I don't know. I'd have to find it. How do I send something to this? Connect to Pokemon Go. Ooh, there's a freaky. Also, fun fact: my highest level Pokemon is a Magikarp, and you can post. I think I'll have postcards. I'd have to go to my postcard booklet. Yeah, I have some that I've saved. Sorry, I gotta catch this Froakie because Greninja is like one of my favorites. I mean, worst case, I can save one, right? Uh, Journal, no, it's postcard book. Send a switch, send. I wonder what this does. So the thing that I sent myself. Oh, give me cool coins 50. Oh. Oh no. Oh, that's right. I have 999. I hope that guy collects those. What was the other thing I got? I didn't see it. I guess if I ever like need to look at something, I can easily see it by skimming. There was 3 rare candies. Got it. I forgot that I can just, because I use a capture card, it saves like 2 or 3 hours or whatever, so I can skim through it. Um, honestly, so let me actually go over some of the stuff that I've done between last stream and this stream, because I actually am pretty proud of it. So I started grabbing some Pokemon that I initially I grabbed Pokemon that I thought, oh, these would be good like options for different balanced teams. So I have, obviously I have Tarp, but this is for breeding purposes. I have Gyarados, I have uh Gudra, I have the ones that like I've seen in teams that I have not like I didn't explicitly use for anything else. And then I have other Pokemon. So the Gudra and the Tarp, the Gyarados, those are correct natures and correct abilities, if I remember correctly. Yeah. So they have the correct ability and correct nature, which means that I can just outright go straight into breeding them. There are, uh, so I have Garchomp, Salamence, Talonflame, Indeedee, and Gothitelle. They all have incorrect abilities and incorrect natures. The nature is an easy fix, however, the ability is slightly different. So I need ability patches for most of for some of these. And then I have the ones that have the correct, or the ability to have the correct nature, or ability but not the correct nature, ready to go through. This current one, no. I assume it's it's an egg move on Indeedee. Uh, is only available through raids. Interesting. It's not an. Okay, so there's actually no way to. No, but I don't need Indeedee to know Trick Room. I can use Gothitelle or like Bronzong or something else that to use Trick Room. Well, let me find out actually. So Trick Room is TM70. Yeah, I can learn it. I can learn Trick Room. And or no, this is sorry. In the Generation 9 decks, I need. This was a. Oh, I see. Okay. TM70. Oh no, it's not TM70. It's right. Trick Room. It's it's an Indeedee. Oh, it's an Indeedee male. Okay. Um, Egg moves, psych up, fake out, extrasensory. Special moves, trick room is, yeah, okay. 5-star terror raid battles. Good to know. I appreciate that. However, like I said, I might just use Gothitelle or Bronzong as that option, just to avoid having to try and figure out how I'm gonna do that, because I would have to just do those raids, but that is a fair point and means I may or may not even attempt to get NDD, because I guess no, NDD would have like the ability to do follow me, which is priority, so I might still actually I might do that, or try and find those. But I do have Pokemon, and this is what I've bred so far. I have almost 2 full boxes of Pokemon that I've bred. That is true. Trick Room on both would be very helpful. I don't know. I'll have to look into it, but I have 2 Impotence. I used to have a Shroodle. All of these are like fantastic in one stat or another, which means that it's only missing 1 point, which means that it's not as necessary to, like, you wouldn't have to, it's still usable. It's not optimal, like the most optimal strat, but it is still usable. I have 1, 2 perfect Murkrows. I have 1 that is usable, because obviously the lower the stat the attack is, the better, but it's not perfect, but it's also not necessary for it to be overridden. These 2, that's actually really bad. Oof. I would have to use patches on them, which isn't the biggest of ordeals, because they already have the correct nature. They just don't have the right ability. Tandemaus is actually interesting. So I actually have several different Tandemauses. So I have perfect IV Tandemauses. I have some that are almost perfect. Special attack, because special attack doesn't matter that much. That was for David. I have 1 with that. I actually probably am gonna release that and that. I have 1 that is perfect with own tempo, which means that it's gonna have that it should have tactician. I have another 1 that's perfect. I have 1 that's also very close to being perfect. Another 1 that's very close to being perfect. I think some of these I may or may not have released. I have 1 that's fantastic in special defense. Another 1 that I could have given to David. Another 1 that, yeah, I think some of these I just didn't release, like these 2 and like this 1, but not a big deal. I have this Fungus. I also have the 1 that I'm using in competitive. I have this Fungus. I have this 1, which is perfect, but the wrong nature, which is fixable. So that's not that big of a deal. Actually, this 1 is just perfect. It doesn't matter. I have this 1 that has no or decent special attack. I was gonna keep some of these. Like, this 1 has no good special attack. It really doesn't matter, because I don't think it actually hold on. Is Pollen Puff? I think Pollen Puff is special, so really I can't see Puff is special. So then, yeah, the idea is it wouldn't be to use Pollen Puff on this particular 1, but I have another 1 that is relaxed with Effect Spore, which isn't the correct ability, but again, an ability patch would fix that, so this is also a perfect 1. This 1 is close, but not quite there. And then this 1 is obviously one difference in special defense. I personally don't think that that 1 point is going to make much of a difference. But that is not the one I ended up using. I think I ended up using one that is actually perfect. Yeah, well, not quite. No good. Like the difference between no good attack and uh, like we've discussed that in the past. It's not much of a difference. I have another tandem mouse that is. Oh, this is my shiny tandem mouse. That's right. Because I moved my other team members that were in. So this is my previous uh competitive tandem mouse. Um, I have my Great Tusk that I hyper trained. I have uh this Palafin with fantastic HP. I have this one with decent or with pretty good special attack. I'm probably gonna release that anyway. I have this one with fantastic defense, and then that's my perfect micro. Uh, and then this one is just absolute garbage. But that's beside the point. I have a bunch of adamant nature Growliths. I have one perfect. I have two perfect adamant nature Growliths. I have one relatively decent or almost perfect jolly nature Growlithe. I have one with no good special attack. I don't know why I take the Palafin. Oh, this one. Oh, I forgot. I'm not releasing this one. I forgot that that is my shiny one. Of course you'd take that one. I just realized that I usually keep my shinies in a different spot, so I don't know why that was. Of course you'd take that one. uh, Back on topic. On yeah. Oh, with nearly perfect stats. So this one I have no problem with giving you that one. It only has one ability, so you don't have to worry about that. Well, the one I said I'd probably release, I didn't realize was my shiny one because I was only looking at the stats, which I would release that under normal circumstances, but uh, it being shiny is not normal circumstances. But I would 100% give you like any of my Palafins, to be honest. Uh, so I'll set this off to the side as well. I have a bunch of Pokemon. Like I have this one that also doesn't have this one where I got Fantastic on. So I've gotten a bunch of Fantastics and like really close to perfects. And then I have this Arcanine, which is actually built out. I think the only thing it doesn't have is uh it doesn't have it doesn't have EVs just yet, but this is built out. It has adamant nature. It doesn't have it. Yeah, it has intimidate. It has almost all of its moves. It's currently holding a Destiny Knot because that's what I was using to breed it to get to get a bunch of Jolly ones, which is why I have a bunch of Jolly ones. The Jolly or the Arcanine I'm currently using is Jolly. Uh, didn't use what? The shiny Palafin? Uh, I think I have. I think I have Growlithe. Yeah, I have Growlithe rejects that I would 100% let you have. Oh, and then I also bred Poniard. And I got one very quickly. Yeah, I mean, like I have the starting of all of like I have the starting of like several teams because like Palafin, let's see here, Palafin, Among Us, and Arcanine are like the three, like, is half of every team, plus Fluttermane. Obviously, Fluttermane, like, is like a staple on every other team, but like, that's 4/6 of your team. That's 2/3 of your team, and then all you have to do is add, boom, Dratini. I have several Dratinis. I have the only other thing that I would have to add is a dragon type of some, or is not a dragon type, a steel type of some sort, which I have with Dragon Steel. Oh, I this is my other shiny. I you have a shiny I built. I might actually like I might go back to breeding Dragonites or Dratinis to because I could probably get another perfect one while I'm trying to get a shiny and try and build out a shiny. I think I might wait until this Dragonite frees up, because once this Dragonite frees up, oh, that's what I need. I really, really, really need a Japanese Ditto with perfect stats, which means I need them to do another one of the would be helpful is if I could get a breeding reject for Palafin, Arcanine, and Among Us. Oh yeah, and you could have as many breeding rejects as you want. This one it has everything but perfect stats. Note breeding reject. Note breeding reject. Most of my breeding rejects are like that I kept were things that had like no good special attack and like things that were competitively viable but like not technically perfect. Yeah, I have 6 breeding rejects for Arcanine. I have Bisharp or Poniard. Yeah, like they're super easy. Like I have versions of Poniard. Granted, I only have one that has the right nature right now, or the right ability, but that's a Defiant is a regular one. So for Amoonguss breeding rejects, I think I have a breeding reject that has no good speed. Perfect. Yeah, perfect. Aside from my shiny, I still have to make sure I have my like actually tricked out, or not tricked out, but set up Pokemon. Uh, that's technically a breeding reject. It's not a breeding reject technically. Uh, fine. I mean, this would help you, but I don't know how much. I think that's... Yeah, I have like 12 Pokemon that I'd be more than happy to give you. Um... Yeah, I've mostly been keeping... I don't know if you want Tandemaus or breeding rejects from Impotent. because I have a couple of those as well. I have technically a breeding reject for. I can trade you those three rejects right now if you want. It's up to you. I haven't gotten a text yet. I wish I saw this sooner. Okay. And Tandemouse because you like that one. All right, let me go grab. Let me actually make sure I move it into a spot that uh that I can easily get to. Is there anything else that you would like? Like I have the Poniard that I'm willing to give you, but I don't know if you said you wanted that one. Fenizen, Growlithe, Fungus, and then did you want? Oh, I don't know if you already have one or not, but did you want a Murkrow? Because I have a Murkrow that I could do away with, and you have a way of doing that, and then Impotent. Anything else? Like I'm all for trading you uh Growlithe. Okay, cool. And if there's any Pokemon that you want me to like save some chaff for or save some parts for, just let me know. Makes sense. I'm just doing 6969 again. I traded with Darren earlier because Darren and I were he assisted me in getting Palafin up and going. I just like me personally. I enjoy the process of breeding. Like it's something fun to do in the background while doing other things that I'm already planning on doing, and it's something that like it helps me better. I guess technically it helps me better understand Pokemon. I just enjoy it. You need that has the correct fat or ability. That way that transfers over. We'll go ahead and do this one just because. Torkoal, is this Torkoal chaff? Is this gonna be Torkoal that's gonna help me? Is this Is that what this is? Is we're just trading chaff to help each other? Because you built a Sun team, and I was like, indeed, awesome. We're just trading chaff. Dude, I love this. I love the idea that you and I just split up and trade different Pokemon. Like different. There are a few wrong stats, but yeah. I mean, the ability, isn't the ability a non-hidden? Yeah, it's a non-hidden ability, so it doesn't matter too much about the ability. But as long as it's better than it's not quite the right one, but it's still way better than of a starting spot than anything else. I just want to make sure. I don't think I have any. Yeah, I don't have any other. Oh, by ability you mean nature. Oh, the nature is the easiest thing to get. Because I like as long as I have a Ditto with that nature, It is so easy to get. I actually like I have done perfect IV breeding without giving the Everstone to the Pokemon that I'm breeding, because I can just give an Everstone to the Ditto that I'm breeding it with, and then I just give the Destiny Knot to the other one, and Bob's your uncle. It works. Like, it doesn't have to be the other way around. So I think that's how I did my Jolly breeding. Is I just took my 6 IV. Oh, you stopped for a shiny? Okay. That's fine. Oh, Whimsicott. Yeah, you're right. Whimsicott would be a really good one to have. I mean, as long as it's got more than like 2 stats, I'm sure it doesn't really matter that much. Shoot, even 4, like 3 or 4 is still helpful, because that's still good chances of grabbing those off of Destiny Knot, and then it's a quick transfer over to the new one. Well, yeah, no, I knew what it was for. What do you mean? Is it just a bad, not the right nature? Is that what we're talking about? Because I think Stone Drawer. I actually haven't gotten a whole lot of these. Ooh, this was one that I didn't think about breeding, because I didn't know what all went into a Sun team. I knew it was like, it was Torkoal, Whimsicott, Fluttermane, because Fluttermane's in every team. You might as well. It's kind of just the meta at this point. And the last one is Mr. Tandemaus, with the Jolly Nature and Own Tempo, which means that it's going to have Tactician as its ability. This one, oh yeah. That's helpful. I need to get a perfect IV Japanese Ditto. That's what I need. I really need it. If only duplicating Pokemon was still a thing. No, because it wouldn't give it the Japanese replacement. It would yeah. And a Fuecoco. Is this a Fuecoco that's gonna make my life easier when it comes to building out a Fuecoco, or building out a whatchamacallit? The only thing I don't have is I don't have the hidden abilities for the starters, but I think they're giving those away with when Home comes out, to connect to Home. Ah, yes. Fuecoco. The hidden ability I didn't check. Yeah, it has Blaze. I think that's not the hidden ability, but not a big deal. Yeah, it's the regular ability, so it's not a big deal, but that's still massive compared to what I had in terms of to start with, because like that changes out my this one changes out my Torkoal for oh, I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't know. I had a Torkoal already that was already pretty decent because I had an event, so I guess it's not that helpful. Okay, for Quackball and Fuecoco, and could get one for. I just don't have the ability patches. That's all it is. That's the only reason why I haven't done it. Is because I haven't gone through and done anything. So I actually wanted to run through because I had to handwrite a list because I had no way of like organizing my thoughts on things. For the Pokemon that I have available or in here. Wait, there were 7-star raids of those? Oh, of okay, never mind. I'm dumb. I was like, what? There were 7-star raids of Fuecoco and Meowscarade and all them, but no, I you mean ability patches. So I wanted to run through real quick what my thought process was for the way I wanted to set up Garchomp, Gothitelle, Tinkaton, Indeedee, Talonflame, Torkoal, and Bronzong, specifically those, because that's what I had available to me. I could have done Salamence and Salamence and all of the others and written it down, but I was fine with the way. Those were the ones that I had to like explicitly look up and come up with ideas for. So for Garchomp, I knew Garchomp needed the hidden ability Rough Skin, which I have not gotten yet. I can get that through an ability patch or through just finding it in a raid. That's not a big deal. And the nature that I wanted was either Jolly or Adamant. I think I'm leaning towards a mix of both, so I might do both. Oh, you have a Garchomp with the hidden ability. That's Pog. That has decent stats to help breeding make it faster. That would be amazing. Rough Skin Garchomp. Yeah. But I wanted to know what your thoughts of the having maybe a couple in Jolly and a couple in Adamant. Because we know me, I'm gonna have mass amounts of teams built out. I would have to breed it, but yeah, that I mean, just breeding it in general and getting me a good start is fine. So I'll probably do a couple in Jolly and a couple in Adamant just so I can try both. This is what I plan on like actually having the Pokemon for, not just building out in Showdown. Because I could build out tons and tons of teams in Showdown and have no problem. Gothitelle, this is the weird thing. I have Gothitelle as Shadow Tag, which is a hidden ability. The nature is Calm with 0 speed. What are your thoughts on that? I think no good speed is actually good, especially if you're running it in a Trick Room set, which is what the intent was to do with it, was run it in Trick Room. Okay. And then Tinkaton with Mold Breaker, which is a standard ability with a mix of Jolly and Adamant natures. That's just for your Steel Fairy Dragon for balance types. So Tinkaton would be a couple in Jolly and a couple in Adamant, unless having Jolly would not be really that helpful, or having Adamant would be not all that helpful. That's a couple of options. I don't know if there's a they were both very common, at least according to Pokélytics, when it came to people who use Tinkaton. Not great in the meta right now, but those natures. Okay. I figured it wasn't great in the meta right now, just because it's it is what it is. But it is something that maybe if something comes up in the future would be helpful. I know Tinkaton is pretty strong because Tinkaton is Steel Fairy, which means that you get rid of weakness to steel, and you get rid of or you like lighten up the the steel weakness to fire with fairy, I believe, if I remember correctly. No, no, you don't. Never mind. So it would still be weak to fire, but the number of things that you would be resistant to normal water or normal grass, ice. You'd be regular resist or regular damage to fighting. You would take zero damage to poison, or probably regular damage to poison. Yeah, I mean that's why you would have uh like earthquake or like headlong rush or whatever, something else that like you don't have to have just steel and fire or steel and fairy. You could have something else that helps with the fire uh weakness, because I think that's like its main issue, really. Yeah, yeah, you're good. I just wanted to run through some stuff, but if you gotta go, you gotta go. Yeah, it's I don't know. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to get off here anyway. But we'll talk more tomorrow, probably uh after what's the word I'm looking for? After the competition games, just to reflect on those. I think I'm gonna try and get my hands on a notebook, like a small notebook to take notes, and or start taking notes better. I will see you later. And for those of you guys who stuck around to the very end, this has been the end of today's stream. If you guys did enjoy this one, please do remember to smash that like button. I greatly appreciate it, guys. And until the next time, guys, do not forget to stay frosty. Don't forget to subscribe. Over on Twitch, it'd be greatly appreciated if you use your Twitch Prime. It's free. You get one if you have Twitch Prime. So if you have Amazon Prime, just use it, please. It'd be greatly appreciated. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Until then, guys, don't forget to stay frosty. Bye bye.